You're sitting in the stands at a Formula One race. The roar of the engines deafening, the smell of gasoline and adrenaline filling the air. You're on the edge of your seat, watching the world's best drivers push their cars to the limit. But have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes?
We've got a lunatic on the track, down the hanger straight, 160 miles an hour the cars are doing as they come through there.
From diamond-studded cars to superhuman survival stories, we're about to take you on a journey through some of the most unbelievable facts in the world of motorsport.
Outrageous. And luckily, nobody damaged. Nobody.
Let's kick things off with a story that sounds more like a heist movie than a Grand Prix. Back in 2004, to promote the film Ocean's 12, the Jaguar Formula One cars were fitted with diamonds worth £150,000 each for the Monaco Grand Prix. Christian Klein crashed on lap 1, and the diamond? Well, let's just say it had a very expensive exit strategy. The biggest crash on record was David Purley at the British Grand Prix in 1977. With an impact of 197.8 G, his car went from 108 miles per hour to a dead stop in just 2 seconds. Amazingly, Purley recovered and went on to race again.
Ripping every corner out of that car, he was okay. Luckily the car didn't get up into the fence.
It was mounted on the wall. You mean the high-definition camera right there, formerly?
Speaking of records, Sebastian Vettel holds the Formula One record for the shortest time elapsed before picking up a penalty. Just 9 seconds into his Formula One career, at the 2006 Turkish Grand Prix practice session, he was slapped with a $1,000 fine. A lesson in how not to make a first impression.
You won the last race here in 2011. You also made your Formula One weekend debut here in 2006. What can you remember of it other than being fined for speeding, I think?
Well, that was the obvious one and the real achievement on that day. Other than that, there's a big blank. I think I've been fastest in the session, but yeah, that was really the highlight, to be caught in the pit lane. I guess you summed it up.
This has never been seen before. Who can get it going? There is David Higgins. David Higgins, but we've had a red flag.
3.4-second lead for Eco Racing, who we think are... why is there a Volkswagen Golf on the track? Now, I know these are VW Beacons, but that's not quite right, is it?
But wait, there's more. Did you know that in the 1994 Spanish Grand Prix, Michael Schumacher's car got stuck in 5th gear? Most drivers would have called it quits, but not Schumi. He continued racing, made 2 pit stops, and incredibly finished second.
Seems quite extraordinary. And not to say incredible, because now the Ligier is doing the same thing. Now Michael Schumacher may be saying, and I very much doubt it, I can let them go because I've got such a terrific lead, but has he got a problem? He definitely has got a problem. I really cannot see that there is any indication to do that whatsoever. It's a little bit of that looks unusual. The left-hand side, there was some flames coming out. We're in car now, listen to the engine. He's seen his luck turn. I confirm that the Spanish Grand Prix was won by Damon Hill, with Schumacher second, Blundell third, Jorna Lacey was fourth.
That's what we call driving like a boss.
Done so, and it's getting very close to push and shove for Michael Schumacher as the back of the McLaren steps out just a whisker, going through the Rettifilio, round the Grand Curve, and they go round the Grand Curve at a terrific speed. Now what strategy? Schumacher's going for the lead in the Rosia, and he right up alongside it, he's going through. Fantastic! Hakkinen fights back. This is magnificent. The lead changes twice in about 400 years.
Here's a mind-blowing fact for you. The average cost of a Formula One car is between £6 to £8 million. And that's just for the basic components. It doesn't include the hundreds of millions spent on research and development. Approximately 80,000 components come together to make a Formula One car, and they have to be assembled with total accuracy.
Rosberg into turn one for the lead. This Rosberg against Hamilton. Hamilton fights back. Rosberg has to concede the lead. This time Lewis Hamilton locks up as well as Nico Rosberg. Now does that give Rosberg the chance to keep hold of the lead? Looks to me like it does. And towards turn four we go. Towards the outside of the track, Hamilton is pushed. Rosberg makes his move round that right-hander. Hamilton now trying to fight back down the hill. This is where Hamilton on lap 19 regains the lead back again. There's Perez getting a really good exit out of turn four, and he's going to go wheel to wheel with his teammate down the hill. Hulkenberg nearly touches, has to back out. That's Esteban Gutierrez and Pastor Maldonado.
Will he leave him any space?
He's got off the track.
À l'intérieur, et ça se touche, et l'accrochage, et une voiture incroyable, l'image de Jules Gounon posée sur le toit de Geoffrey Denardat, et Jules Gounon qui va perdre gros au championnat cette année. Une image absolument incroyable.
What happens here, Steve? This was earlier with Sebastian Bourdais. Oops! There goes that lovely crystal trophy. Watch this face. Oh, I've just had the best day in a long time, and now that happened. Well, you should just take Dario's. Poor guy. At least he's got a good spirit. That's what's left of Sebastian Bourdais' second place trophy.
In December 1995, at the tender age of 10, Lewis Hamilton approached McLaren team principal Ron Dennis at the Autosport Awards ceremony. The young Hamilton boldly declared, "I want to race for you one day. I want to race for McLaren." Fast forward 12 years, and Hamilton made his Formula One debut for McLaren as their youngest ever driver.
His teammate Hamilton behind him, and behind Raikkonen on the right-hand side is Nick Heidfeld, who have 5 red lights when they go out. The 2007 Formula One World Championship will be go! Nice start by both the McLarens. Look at Kubica attacking Hamilton. We've got yellow flags at the back. Hamilton's had some manners put on him by Kubica, but he comes round the outside. He's also gone round Alonso. Stunning start by Lewis Hamilton up into third place. Raikkonen pulls away. Heidfeld's after him. Alonso now has to get past Hamilton. What an amazingly composed start by Lewis Hamilton.
Yes, Hamilton got blocked off by Kubica, so he's there.
Nice move.
He's got the wall. He's got the wall. Wow. Well, I guess it's pretty slippery.
That's something you don't see every day.
The pace car's gone a lap down, guys.
Harvey's attacking Cleland. There's Harvey, there's Cleland. So Cleland has stayed ahead, but Soper is ahead of the Vauxhall. So John Cleland is sandwiched between the two BMWs. I'm going for first, says John Cleland.
Dreams do come true, folks. In Formula One, if your last name is Hill, you're practically guaranteed a world championship. That's right. No one has ever entered F1 with the name Hill and failed to clinch the title.
Engstler still. Menu in second place. Third is Portero. Oh, and the safety car! Engstler blindsided around the blind corner, hits the safety car. Menu stops, everybody coming in at full speed behind him. Frank Engstler is on the right-hand side of the picture, so he hit it with the passenger side. Red flags will have to come out now.
Красавчик!
Now, let's take a trip back in time. You know those rear-view mirrors we all take for granted? They were introduced in the 1900s, and not for safety reasons like you might think. Nope. Drivers fitted them to see who was gaining on them. It was all about the competition, even back then.
It's got an engine problem, and up there, oh goodness gracious me, now that's absolutely appalling.
Juan Pablo Montoya has walked out of a press conference ahead of this Sunday's Australian Grand Prix. The Williams driver left the conference when two comedians posing as reporters kept up a stream of inane questions, as you're about to hear.
The rising number one of Formula One wonders, should Juan only win one Formula One year? Would Juan want to have won that one in round one, Juan?
But one of them would be in round one.
Do the best in their class.
Right. Do you see their stops or a walk off?
Yeah, the racing car driver. Do you know, most people say the painter. Have you tried Ash? I can't play golf. I'm going to press. Hey, I'll ask him. Can you play?
Right. Thank you very much.
Here's a fact that'll make you sweat. The average Formula One driver loses about 4 kilograms of water after a single race. That's like running a marathon in a sauna. And get this, a person losing just 4% of their body weight can lose 40% of their psychophysical ability. These drivers, they're battling their own bodies.
Come on, up. Breathe, good. Up. Man, up. Relax. No, that's absolutely up. Good, push. And up, and push.
Lastly, we've got a chilling story that'll give you goosebumps. Ayrton Senna, one of the greatest F1 drivers of all time, predicted the exact spot where he would die. During a safety check in Bologna, Italy, he noticed a partition wall that wouldn't move. He told his teammate, Gerhard Berger, that it was dangerous and someone could die there. Tragically, 5 years later in 1994, Senna lost his life in that very spot. It's a stark reminder of the risks these drivers face every time they get behind the wheel.